We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Texas Rangers and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields.
Leading off tonight,
he'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Delino DeShields.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schebler is there. One pitch, one out. In now, Daniel Robertson. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Yelich. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
3-0 now. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Crawford. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, second baseman.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. In is Christian Yelich. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. In there for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he...
I got the count 0-2.
Chris Martin is forced onto the mound now following the injury. And he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Low for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 delivery. That's in there. Base hit. Yelich is on his way home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Now at the plate, Scott Schebler. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And a changeup right down the middle. And a full count now, 3-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Gallo comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Runners are at second and third with one down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the... Edwin Encarnacion now. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty, and that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his left. Hanson on to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Smith coasts under it, and that's the third out. Stepping up now, Dwight Smith. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Smith.
The 0-1 on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Jeff Samardzija, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Baseman,
Alan Henson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Joey Gallo now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Outside for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Smith comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting 8th.
So
Catcher.
coming to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Yelich is under it. 2 down. Striding into the box, Chris Martin.
Chris Martin.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Speared on the dive. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up.
Wilson Ramos.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul. Now the 0-1. Here's Beltre. Scooped up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Belt looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Well, for Belt, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And this is going to be a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Delino DeShields. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yelich on the move. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Elvis Andrus. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Hit hard to short. Crawford's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Striding in, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pablo Sandoval comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Taylor Williams answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard to third. Right there is Beltre. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The shortstop, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now batting, Dwight Smith.
Left fielder.
First offering on its way.
Smith.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. So digging in now, Jeff Samardzija. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Takes this the other way to right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Alan Hansen, the next to bat. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Lays off 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there. As Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
First baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Now to the plate, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a high pop-up. Belt is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Dozier.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Yelich is under it, and that's the 3rd out. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Center fielder.
In there, strike 1.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Up next for the Giants.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Third baseman, number 48.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Softly hit toward the hole. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Taylor Williams, is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Ronald Guzman will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Rangers.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lifted into center field. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at bat, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Jeffrey Springer will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Jeffrey Springer.
Brandon Crawford is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
DeShields will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Left fielder.
Ready once again, Dwight Smith. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a fastball's in there.
0-1's the count.
For strike 1.
Gordon
Beckham will move into the
Giants.
1 out, nobody on.
58. Gordon Beckham.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Grounded to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Digging in once again. Jeff Samardzija.
Jeff Samardzija.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
Well, Matt, I expect him to square around at least one more time. Most pitchers here in this situation, they will bunt with 2 strikes if they need to.
And he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses. And that's a rather weak.
Second baseman, Alan Henson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alan Henson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrus has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Adrian Beltre.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away, as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Digging in and looking for more, Edwin Encarnacion comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Beckham racing back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Here's Chris Davis now.
Chris Davis.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hanson going back on it at the track. The wall. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brian Dozier. He went deep last time up. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Joey Gallo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Hanson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. In is Christian Yelich. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Center fielder, Christian.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone into the arcade section. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that brings up Scott Schebler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Riding in once again. Pablo Sandoval. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Evan Longoria will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Into the box, Brandon Crawford.
shortstop,
He
number
flew out in his
35.
last at-bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Second baseman
Matt Bush trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits. Chris Coughlin will start to loosen up
for the Giants. Number 7, Chris Coughlin.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Gallo is after it, and this will wind up a foul ball. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a big strikeout there. Ready for another shot.
Now out for the Rangers, catcher Robinson Chirinos.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Yelich. 1 out. Now at the plate, Matt Bush. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Willie Calhoun will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning. And here's the second.
Center fielder Delino DeShields.
First pitch of the at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Now the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Elvis Andrus. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
This one's down to third. On to first, and the Rangers squander a... Tony Barnett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43.
Digging in to try it again. Jeff Samardzija. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Drilled right back up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So their half of the eighth opens with a man aboard. Ready for another chance? Alan Henson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. To short, hit hard. Andrus fields it cleanly. One away. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles.
Christian Yelich.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Brandon Belt is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it. Gallo makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Hunter Strickland comes on from the pen.
Pitching for the Giants.
At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll be the one to greet the closer, Hunter Strickland. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. And did Belt hang with that? Yes, he did. A nice play by the left-hander as they record the out. Here's Chris Davis now, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Line drive to left. Hanson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Liner toward right center. The relay throw. Into the box now. Joey Gallo. Now some action out in the
Joey Gallo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Striding in, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he takes ball one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Ready with the 3-0. Hard ground ball to third. Longoria's got it. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over. And guys, the Giants were buoyed tonight by a fine offensive performance.